Welcome to the Database Training Package website. This video will be a complete walkthrough of how to navigate through the pages of this website. It will guide you on where to begin, how to access the training materials, and how to contact your training package developer. To begin, let's start with clicking on the home page. To identify the training goals, the website navigation, and any additional information in regard to what an Access database is and how it's used at Sam Houston State University. Now, once you've reviewed the information on the home page, navigate to the modules page. At the bottom of each page, you'll see that there's a button. This button will move you directly to the next page of the website. So let's click below to navigate to the next page. On the modules page, you'll see an accordion dropdown of each module objective. This training package is comprised of 5 learning modules. Now, once you've reviewed each module objective, let's take a look at Module 1. Each module page will begin with a stated objective, lists of what is to be learned, what attitude is to be expected, and what steps will be taken to achieve the learning objective. Then each module page has an accordion-style dropdown of each step. In many instances, steps have been combined. And to access the lecture material for these steps, click on the drop-down to download the PDF file. So once you've clicked Download File, you'll see that the file will list what module and steps that will be covered in that specific document. You'll see that important notes may be listed, content will be listed, and in some scenarios, pictures to help guide the content. And in some scenarios as well, you'll have listed out scenarios that will combine the material to say, if you have this, then what would you do to obtain that information? This will help you once you get to the assessments portion of the training package so that you can apply the knowledge that you've learned to scenario-based situations where you'd use that material, where it's applicable. So let's get back to this module page. So once you've completed reviewing the lecture materials for each step, you'll click below in the assessments area. In this section, you'll take scenario-based quizzes in regard to the covered material. And you can see when you click on Module 1 Summative Assessment, you'll have a drop-down. Now this is a Google Forms quiz that you provide your email address in. You'll take the scenario-based questions and it will send you an email after you've completed and submitted this. It will also provide feedback for each question, whether you've gotten it right or whether you've gotten it wrong. So if you have any questions in regard to wrong answers or maybe misguided answers that you don't necessarily agree with, we'll talk about where to post those questions and how to get a hold of your training developer. And in each module, you'll also have an instructor assessment. This instructor assessment will be used to provide concerns or any additional feedback concerning your training instructor. So let's click below to navigate to Module 2. Now in Module 2 and through the rest of the modules, the outline is the same. You'll always have an objective, the learned content, what attitude is to be expected, what steps are to be taken in that module, then the lecture materials listed, and the assessments lastly. But in Module 2 and Module 3, the summative scenario-based assessments will be combined into one. As you can see here, the information says that the assessment won't be taken until after the completion of Module 3. So you'll take your regular instructor assessment, the summative assessment in Module 3, And then you have something new here, which is the Module 2 self-assessment. Now, in Module 2 and Module 3, you'll have this self-assessment of how you think your learning is going. There's some specific questions asked here about how you feel about that, any additional information that you would like to provide, and I encourage you to be as honest as possible, because as your training instructor, I'd love to help make this training package better for you and for your colleagues that are taking this. So please provide any additional information that you feel like could be helpful as a learner in this training package. So let's click below to Module 3. And in Module 3, again, the same outline for your materials. And like I said, the summative assessment will be combined from the content in Module 2 and Module 3. So the assessment will be taken here. You'll have the self-assessment like we just discussed, and the instructor assessment that you have after each module completion. The same in Module 4. The outline is listed for your objectives, your materials, your assessments, and the same in Module 5. So the content flows pretty consistently so that it's easy to find. You can find the material, you know where to go, you know how to take the assessments. If there's any problems with accessing any of the material along the way, please let me know. So next we're going to go to the discussion page. If you have any general questions specific to a learning module or questions that you feel that everyone could benefit from, please post your comments here on the discussion page. I will check this regularly so that I can also reply back to your comments and any information that needs to be answered by the training instructor. If not, I hope that your classmates will peruse this as well so they can help answer questions just as much. So next is the contact page. Now we're going to scroll down to navigate to the contact page. And here you'll find a picture of myself. You'll find my email. You'll find links to my professional social media pages, my office number, my biography, and then below you'll find 2 additional content items. A contact form that you can use to directly contact me through this website. If you don't want to bring up your email and do that kind of outside of the website, you can do it directly on this contact form. And then more importantly, here's this disaster plan. So if in any instance in which my technology fails, the Weebly website technology fails, if you're not able to view this content, take an assessment at that, email me as soon as possible. So in addition to that disaster plan, I'd like you to look at these links to the Google assessments and to the lecture material documents. I'd like you to maybe bookmark these and save these, so if you're not able to access the material, you can have direct access to these links. Or if you'd like to review the material even after you're done with the training package, just to use as a regular tool, then you're more than welcome to do that. I'd encourage you to do that. And lastly, we're going to navigate to the additional resources page. This page houses any referenced researchers, research material, or media in general that was covered in the training package or that can be helpful during this training package. Now I'll add more material as we continue through the training package, so use this page as an ongoing information repository that you can use even after the training package or during the training package as well. So that's the navigation of your database training package website. If you have any additional questions or concerns, please let me know. I hope you enjoy this training package, and I can't wait to meet all of you and to learn from you just as much as you'll learn from this website as well.